Hello and welcome. It's Intuition Friday, December 27th, 2024. I'm Maureen Frank, the Mandala Lady, and today I'll be showing you the backs of three cards, and we're going to let your intuition pick out which card is in your best interest to pick for whatever message that you're wanting to receive today. So let's see which deck we're using. This one, this one. And then I'll turn the cards around and tell you what they are. Okay, today we're using the fire deck. So while I shuffle, oops, I'll get the cards ready. Be thinking of what question, topic, situation you're wanting some guidance about. And it could be that all you're wanting is just insight about the day, or what do you need to know at this time. For me, it's I'm just starting a new food plan or regime. In French, regime is, I'll use the word diet, but regime. So I'm starting a new, do I need that card? No, okay. So I just want some insight about what do I need to know about this new food plan I'm taking on. So let's get grounded. Let the surface you're upon fully support you and hold you. Okay. The cards are bigger than my hands, so I struggle sometimes with the shuffling. So connect with your heart center and feel that energy going down through your body, to the bottom of your feet, to the center of the earth, pulling up earth energy up through your feet, up through your body and into your heart, and sense of beautiful bright white light above your head, coming down through the top of your head, your throat, and into your heart. And now we're connected above and below and in between. All right, so I call in our teams of guides and angels with the intention of receiving whatever insight is in our best interest to receive today as we play with our intuition. All right, so I'm going to show you the backs of the card first. So keeping your issue question in mind, here's card number one. Oops. Here's card number two. And here's card number three. I'm trying not to look either. Okay, hold on. Let me do that one more time and get these. I'm feeling really klutzy today. Well, could be that I dropped hundreds of beads on the floor earlier. Okay, card number one. And here's card number two. And here's card number three. All right, so which one? 2, 3. Okay, I'm being pulled to card number three. Okay, so here's card number one. For those of you who pick card number one, projection. It feels like like this is you or your energy, and then what are you projecting out into the world? Let me see what its exact message is. How can you see this differently? Oh, okay. So if you're one of my favorite mantras, please, prayers, or whatever you want to call it, is to ask my team of guides and angels to show me something, show me this now, help me see this differently, help me see the situation differently, or help me see this person differently, or help me see this question differently. So if you have a question about something, is there another way to ask the question? So for instance, I get asked a lot from readings, when am I going to meet my soulmate? And I look at, well, let's look at it from a different angle. Let's look at why you're single. Why are you alone? And then we'll look at that, and maybe there's more insight in that perspective than there is in looking outward. So ask your team of guides and angels to help you see whatever this is differently, whatever's going on for you differently. And then for those who pick card number two, we get the divine feminine. I believe this one showed up yesterday or the day before. Anyway, oh, and it matches my top. Okay, 64. I believe this is about intuition. 64. Embrace the energy of intuition. So if your intuition, pick this card, it wants you to keep working with your intuition and keep playing with your intuition. And start with easier things first, or simpler things first, or things that are of less significance, so that you can get used to how your intuition works. So one of the ways I do it is to, if I'm in the grocery store and I'm trying to decide between one product over another, I'll just use my body as a pendulum and say, which one does my body get pulled to? But you can also use your intuition. You can connect with your body's energy and say, does my body feel brighter, lighter when I think about this particular product, or food item, or does it feel heavier, pulled back? So find ways to play with your intuition so that you can build up that muscle, because it's just a muscle that an energetic muscle that you're wanting to develop. That also being said, call in the divine feminine to help you in the process. For me, the divine feminine is, I think of Mother Mary, but there are so many beings of light that can represent the divine feminine, but ask that divine feminine energy to help you with your intuition, because the sense is that you already know how to use your mind and your brain and use your head, but it's time to bring some intuition into it. So that, what is your intuition telling you about this situation? A good way to play with that is to write in a journal. It's like, write your question in with or statement with your dominant hand, and then with your non-dominant hand, write the answer. That's fun. That's fun for anyone to play with. All right, for those of us, pick card number 3, objectives. Again, another purple that matches my top. Well, it could be that I like purple, so there's a lot of purple. Objectives: break down goals into smaller actions. I'm sorry, I'm laughing because I told you I'm starting a new food plan, and so I have a goal of where I want my body's weight to be, and so it's this card, for me anyway, is telling me maybe just go a month at a time, or and just okay. So yeah, message received. I'm going to look at the big goal and then break it down into how can I make this happen over time. And as part of doing this, I'm also getting to reward yourself, or celebrate the victories, the small victories along the way. So whatever that is. So for those of you who pick card number 3, especially with the new year on the really just over the horizon, a lot of times we set goals for the year, and you may have some big lofty goal, which is perfectly fine. But this card is telling us to take that goal and break it down into smaller tasks. So if you have a goal for the whole year, what would you need to accomplish in 6 months? Where would you like to be in 6 months? Where would you like to be in 3 months? Where would you like to be in 1 month? As there's another way of doing that where they say, work backwards. Here's your goal. What would have to happen in order for the goal to be achieved? What would have to happen with the task before that, and so on and so forth. But anyway, so I'm just going to focus on, instead of focusing on that one big number, for me, instead of focusing on that one big number that I want to eliminate or release, is pick some smaller numbers and yeah. Sorry, that is hilarious. Yeah, these cards are great. I should say the whole thing, using the teams of guides and angels to help us, and using the cards as a tool, as a way for them to communicate to us through these cards. So one of my goals also in 2025 is to somehow, some way, make it so that I can get these cards published so that you all can play with them for yourselves. So we'll see. Yeah, I'll have to ask my team of guides and angels. Yes, how do we make that happen? Okay. Oh yeah, and as I've been saying in the last couple of videos, starting January 1st, I'm going to, well, technically it'll be January 2nd, but starting the first of the year, beginning of the year, I'm going to be doing 2 card pull videos a week. I'm combining the Insight Monday and Focus card on Sunday. So Sunday, I'll actually be pulling 3 cards. The focus for the week, more detail, and then how best to show up. And then on Thursday, that one's kind of a, there's a term for it, but I can't think what it is. It's whatever, as the spirit moves me or as my team tells me, guides me towards what kind of reading to do on Thursdays. And if you have a particular card pull card spread that you that I've done that you particularly like, please let me know in the comments. And or if you have something completely different type of card spread, I'm open, and I may just come up with some others as well. So but while I'm cutting back there, I do plan on starting some mandala meditation videos where I would guide us in a meditation, and then that would lead you into coloring a mandala or a circle, but more about that later. So anyway, anything else I need to add? No, we're good. All right. So thank you all for being here, and I hope this was helpful, or at least fun. It was fun for me. Yeah. And until next time, do take care. Bye-bye.